There are 13 new game modes coming to Call of Duty Warzone. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? Today's video is going to be about some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. Now what this video is going to be about is basically some little leaks that have came out into the community that I'm going to go over with you guys and kind of give my 2 cents on what I think about everything that's coming to Warzone in the near future. So it's May 1st right now when I'm recording this video, and there was a article posted about a bunch of different stuffs from that 15 gigabyte patch that we got recently that is actually going to be sort of implemented into the game periodically through the next few weeks or months. There's not much of a time frame. Now, we got that 13 gigabyte, 15 gigabyte patch earlier this week, and it didn't really seem to introduce anything in particular. Sure, we got some new guns into Warzone. Sure, we got the gas to kind of go a little bit slower. And sure, there's this red access card we have nothing to know about. But what I'm going to be talking about right now is a lot more interesting than any of those patch notes or what we've seen from the game so far. Now, I want everyone to take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, all this stuff was found inside the game files, and it's just going to be my representation of what I think about it, what I've read on it, what I've researched, just to kind of give it out to you guys. So just knowing that to go forward. Alright, first thing on the list, classic BR mode. So what is a classic BR game? We can look at games like H1Z1, PUBG, Blackout. They're all types of games that you can pick up weapons and use them and loot. There's no cache, there's no loadouts, there's no respawns, there's no gulag. Those are all interesting things that have made Warzone what they are today. But this is just going to be a classic mode. If you do like those types of things and don't like people using certain guns, this might be something that you would be interested in. Alright, so the second one that was found into the game files was a more gulag, more problems. Now what this means is basically that the dead players go to the gulag just like normal, but I'm assuming that this is going to last until the final 3 rounds of the circle. Now right now, you can only go to the gulag once. As soon as you die, you go to the gulag, you try to win. If you lose, you either get redeployed by your teammates, have to wait and spectate them, or if you're playing a solo match, you basically got to start another game. So what this is going to do for gameplay is it's going to create aggression during the games, which is personally something that I really enjoy. I'm really struggling right now with playing solos, the fact that I am fairly aggressive when I'm playing. When you're playing solos, it's really tough, depending on where you are on the map, to play aggressive. So them being able to respawn back in multiple times is going to give them the chance to try to maybe take a gunfight that they know that they're at a disadvantage for. Maybe they're going to try a few different things. It's going to give them the chance to actually participate more into the game, learn more about the game, and actually have a little bit of fun. And this is also meaning more respawns, meaning higher kill games for those people that are going for those high kill games, those record games. This is going to add in different meta to the whole game. It's going to add aggression. Hopefully it's not going to add people camping, just waiting, looking up in the sky for people kind of shooting in. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so the next one is going to be a BYOL. So that acronym basically comes out to bring your own loadout or start with your loadout. So what that means is you don't have to get that 10 grand for that loadout or wait for it after the final circle, the first circle kind of. Perks about this for me is I can spawn with a sniper. I really enjoy having a sniper around. I enjoy trying to do for those long shots. It's something that I really enjoy doing. You know, the bad thing about it is people are going to actually spawn in with Ghost. They're going to be able to camp in basic buildings. This building that you guys see right now, there's actually been a guy in this building since the start of the game, and he's just chilling there, except the thing is he doesn't have his Ghost perk. But if he did, it'd be basically impossible for me to find this guy. Alright, next one, number 4, is going to be a non-stop game mode. So this non-stop game mode, pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to mean that the gas is always going to be closing. So as soon as you spawn in, it's going to be slowly closing, and it's just constantly going to be doing that till the end of the game. Thinking about that now, I honestly don't mind that style. I love playing on the outskirts of the gas and sort of trying to get that higher ground so I have positioning on the other players that are in the game. That's all kind of dependent on where you spawn in the game and where the circle is, but you know what I mean. Alright, coming in hot at number 5, we're going to have the old Pew Pew game mode. Now, if you guys are wondering what this means, this one seems kind of funny to me and sort of controversial, I guess, if we're going to say. So it's high damage pistols and explosive physics. Now, why I say that's controversial is because right now the community is saying that the RPGs are a little bit overpowered, which makes kind of sense. I'm not super great with them, but I see how people are using them, from having the higher ground and just sort of using them to kill you. I totally get it. It is frustrating, and I don't really understand exactly why they would add in high damage pistols and explosives, or exactly how they're going to do this to blend the game in with the rest of the game modes. Alright, I'm going to spit out these next three right here. So, we got Run Like Hell. Basically, that means that the circle is closing faster than a running player. So that means that you're not going to be able to run with the gas that's right behind you. We got Bottom Line. This means when a player dies that has enough money to get back into the game, the Gulag is basically disabled. So they'll just be redeployed right into the game. They won't have to fight and basically get massacred. Alright, number 8, we got the Realism Mode. It's basically going to be minimal HUD, and it's also going to be minimal health. So instead of having that 250 usually damage it takes to take down a player, I'm assuming it's going to be more like the 100 like we have in multiplayer. We also have a one-shot game mode. This is definitely bringing me back to the Black Ops era, where we had the one in the chamber, where it only took one shot to kill someone. But basically what I'm thinking, this is going to kind of go off the realism a little bit. When you're in war, most of the time when you get shot, it's not going to feel great, and it's going to affect your ability to continue the game. So I'm assuming it's just going to be a one-shot kill, and I don't know if I'm going to be playing this one because I get shot a lot. We also have a stimulus game mode. I'm guessing more money available or just increased money rates in general. Again, don't really know why they do this unless they're adding other things in that we can buy. We'll just kind of have to wait and see for this one. Alright, so for these last three, I want you guys thinking. I want your ideas to basically figure out what these game modes are going to be. I'm going to rhyme them off to you, and I want to see what you guys can come up with. First one is Infinite Gulag. Next one, Most Wanted. And the last one is going to be the inflation redeployment. No one likes inflation, but it has to happen. What are your guys' thoughts on all of this stuff that I've talked about? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You guys can leave your comments below, basically telling me whatever. If you guys can like the video, that would be great as well. I'm definitely going to be making more videos on Call of Duty Warzone and Modern Warfare. Hope you guys enjoyed again, and always how we do it here is we play it off with some music.